Okay.
The next method that we're going to try out is called a continuous line contour drawing. So continuous line contour drawings are made by keeping the pencil and the pen in contact with the paper for the duration of the exercise, and by matching the speed of looking with the speed of drawing. So with this, it's not completely blind. I can also peek at what I'm drawing, but once I put my pen down, it has to stay down. So, good to use a pen. Again, all contour drawings is slow moving and with concentration. So I've set myself up with a still life, which is a lovely bouquet of kitchen utensils. Woohoo! And I'm going to work my way around depicting them in this drawing. So, again, if you make a mistake, it's okay. Just regroup. Don't lift up your pen and keep on going. Go slowly. You can look at your piece now and then as you need, but keep going slowly, really focusing on getting that eye and that hand working together as well. It's kind of an intermediary step to, really refining line. So the important thing is that you're not worried about finishing off a particular object one at a time, but that you're following the shifts in the planes that you see, or the designs or patterns or textures of the objects. So it may not end up being the most perfect drawing. If you get stuck and you have to go back to another place in the still life, just retrace the line that you already have there, and get back to it. So you'll obviously get a better idea of what these objects are, but it still may look a little bit strange because we're not necessarily worried about perfect proportion. We're worried about a line quality and, again, getting our brains working together with our hand and developing eye-hand coordination. So as I mentioned before, it's important that you find a quiet place, a time when you can focus and concentrate on your drawing, particularly with these. This won't be the case for every drawing that we do, but for these types of drawings, it is important that you slow down, maybe play some music that will help you focus, or even sometimes I paint and I binge watch a TV show because it helps me follow the storyline mentally as I am focusing on color or painting or whatever kind of visual element that I need to focus on with my art. And I just listen to the dialogue of a narrative. Because it does take a little bit of, persistence and stamina to really, work your way through what you're doing. So this is sort of similar to a blind line contour where we weren't looking, but with continuous line contour, we actually can look at our subject and also look at our paper. So control is the essence of a continuous line contour drawing. This type of drawing, takes a little bit of time, So make sure you set aside a bit of quality time for these so that you can really slow down and focus on what you're doing. You can see how far I've gotten. Again, it's not absolutely perfect, but it is a bit better than a completely blind contour drawing. And you notice that there's a lot of lines on here. There's areas where I've had to trace back because I'm not picking up my pen at all, trying to make my way across to every single object that I have here in my still life. So I'm going to work my way back up. Again, I'm sort of looking now and then. I'm still keeping myself going slowly across things. There's a lot of utensils inside there, so I'm kind of working my way up. But then I run into some other utensils, so I'll have to just follow wherever my pen and my eye lead, connecting one object to another. So again, it's super important that you just follow the edges of those forms. It's not about completing one object at a time, because that's what your intellectual brain would do. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna draw this spoon right here, right now. But I'm not concerned about a spoon. I'm concerned about that curve in that form at that moment in time. And so that's the way you have to start thinking about what you do when you draw. And that will really help you to develop your skills very nicely, no matter what you believe your skill level is. Keep in mind that you're also not worried with value or shading, is what some students call it, at this point in time. You're only worried about shifts in planes that you see, or details of pattern, or holes punched out, as you can see in some of these utensils. So it's a line drawing, but not just an outline. So using continuous line contour drawing as a warm-up exercise has a lot of benefits. It provides an effective way to help with you transition from the rest of your day into a drawing session because it's really calm and a focused activity. It's important to try to be quiet during the exercise so you can concentrate, and then with regular use, the exercise really helps matching the speed of looking and the speed of drawing effortlessly, and encourages curious observation and thoughtful and inventive mark making. So when you're making the drawing, don't take your pen off the paper for the duration of the exercise. Your eye should follow details and contours on the subject you are drawing, and your hand should draw these details simultaneously. The hand wanders wherever the eye sees. And if you would like to draw, a detail in the middle of the subject, maybe you're far away from it, then you just simply have to find a way to move your pen on the paper over to the area that you want it to be in. So you want to also think about varying your pressure of your line, and if you need a rest, make sure your line carries on from where you left off. The drawing becomes a literal record of where the eye has traveled and what the eye has seen. Don't scribble at any point in time. Keep it slow. Keep it sensitive to exactly what you're seeing. Don't generalize edges. And, if you get stuck, sometimes you have to trace back through an object to get to another one. Make sure that you're drawing large. Utilize the space of the picture plane, like I had mentioned. And do keep on going until you finish out all of the objects. And there you have it for this short video, but slow and concentrated drawing exercise. continuous line contour drawing. So these drawings may be considered as both a way to continue developing eye-hand coordination, as well as very refined and sensitive complete drawings within themselves that you can be very proud of. So nice work. You're becoming a fantastic drawer already. So I hope you will subscribe and join me next time.